very non-very true. So this is an original, Alex?
Yeah, I use some samples, so it's not all me, but
basically your orchestration.
I'll do a live one.
Nice.
I've got my camera set up, so I've got a little thing planned. It'll be fun.
Cool. All right, just message Eric. I am looted in. Oh, you gonna play us live, bro? Dang.
Told me that he wasn't feeling well, so he might not make it tonight.
Gotcha.
Just FYI.
Gotcha. All right, well then it's gonna be 3 against the world. I like it. So what I'll do in favor of his absence is I will simplify mildly some of the complications, and then I let you guys have at it. Sear Dawn. Actually, all 3 of you guys, if you wish, you guys can just trigger a long rest to help even the odds.
Sounds good.
That's fair.
Kind of nice.
Right. So you guys left off getting a gang of quick loot off of a tyrant's horde of such. That tyrant gave you guys riddles and misunderstandings of his complications and confusions being present here within the tomb. He himself had yet to solve it, but found himself enthralled within the walls, finding the goods, but not finding what he was searching for. In an initial attempt to flee, and then a readdressing of situation, you guys all decided to head back in. Good thing you did, because he was on his last limbs. You quickly took him down and took his horde. In doing so, I will allow you
Rolly's genius tactic.
time. Yeah, thanks to a genius tactic. I will allow you guys to pick up from there as you guys are exiting the hidden room, so to speak.
Before Seardon completely exits, he'd probably walk over to the corpse and just stab it a couple more times.
You got it.
Just for good measure.
Okay, go ahead and give me a wisdom save as you go and stab it a couple extra good times.
Sure. Save. Oof. Good thing I rolled it.
All right. A +9 always comes in handy as you stab it a couple times and you feel this psychic energy flicker out as you do. Each time you do, you see like this little flare of just pure Feyre just from the wounds in which you are now and placing upon its corpse. Interesting. The other 2 of you, is there anything specific you'd like to do before completely abandoning this room?
I would check to see if there's any kind of like hidden doorways or like a place you might have hid treasure. I've heard of stories of these things hoarding wealth, so
All right, go ahead and give
probably
me
wouldn't. Like I make an assumption.
Assist with that.
I might try and make like a insight to like get into its head. Like where would it hide?
Okay. So you want to try
something, but then I'd want to try also to perceive. So can I do insight and then perception?
You could do
or investigation,
an insight
I guess.
and then an investigation, and I believe Jen is going to assist you, so you can do the investigation with advantage after the. But let's do the insight first. Let's see what you pick up. Yeah.
Okay. Can I get advantage on both? Can you help me with both times?
I don't know, Jen, are you helping him twice or just once?
Help him twice.
I'd be like postulating out loud. I'd be asking.
You got it.
Well, if I were a eye horror, where would I hide my shit?
You got it. Go ahead and give me an insight at advantage and then a follow-up.
Okay.
Investigation.
Get this to roll at advantage. There we go. Okay. About as good as you can ask for.
Not too shabby. You take a gander around this massive empty cavity.
Well, that was the insight.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, well, you're surfacing it, right? So you're like looking around,
Yeah.
and then you kind of like surface the tyrant. As you do, you see many locations in which goods are hidden and siphoned and cached away, but none of them here. Though there are a couple places in the smoldering stock you now became aware of. There's also one in the hollow, not in a district in which you're too fond of. Where is that one? You think deep and long into the third location. It's a forest. There's a lot of things in there, but something reflective, like a piece of metal, fast, blurry. There are no caches here, but you are aware of at least 5 of its caches. 3 in the smoldering stocks, 1 in the hollow, and another. Undisclosed at this time, but as you travel, it might come back to you.
Yeah, it's probably hidden all over the place, to be honest. There's probably one in the hollow, and there's probably one in the stocks. There's probably one fucking out in the woods somewhere. He buried some shit. Who knows? I don't know. Are we done here?
Yeah. At least I am. And then one final stab, and then get up and walk out.
You got it. As you guys finally step out of the cavity in which you found, I'm taking a note, sorry. You do hear someone. Oh, sorry. Unpause that bad boy for you. You got them popping out here and here. Gets out of there. Perfect. You do hear across the way Avi going, I think there's something there. He points toward the door in which you guys came in from. Avi and his very obvious notifications. As you guys hear some kind of like this like weird kind of sound of purpose, but it's not fully clarified in the sense of what its purpose is.
What is
Can we
it?
see what it looks like?
If you guys wish to go to such, you may.
Probably cautiously, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys
I'd
wish
be
to like at least
stealthing.
head this
Definitely
way to
go
poke your head
cautiously.
forward, for sure. Go ahead.
We'd make sure
stealth.
we don't go in the pool, and
Naturally.
drag the bird along or whatever. He's free now.
Let's see, disadvantage stealth check. Oof. Cling, cling, cling.
You see the one pebble on the floor, and you abruptly stop. All the joints kind of ricochet against each other.
I'm better at with a 7. I blow Jin out of the water.
Rolly in his robes and soft attire just naturally, briskly walks over and by.
Also a
Jin,
goblin.
you do well, following Rolly's steps and keeping in pace. As the first of you looks around the corner into the room you previously were in, you notice a massive amount of flickering, so much so that it's almost showing you an entire scene that's not present, but yet present as you see before you come to in clearish vision, like a like a flickering between 2 different parallel universes of an existence of 3 entities in which you guys were told of and you Rolly saw previously, but now in the flesh in your presence.
Guys, those were the monsters I was telling you about before. Seems like they are not hiding anymore.
Oh.
We go a different way.
I don't know that there is a different way to
No,
go.
Yeah, with the doorways right across the fucking. Yeah, we gotta go across. Maybe they're friendly. Maybe they hated the other guy that was behind the other side and they're hiding from him. We could tell him we killed him. Either they'll be scared of us because we're stronger than that guy, or
Can
they'll
I?
be thankful.
I have an idea. What if we like maybe gouge or like carve out the eye or maybe some of the stalks of that body and like walk out with them and be like, "Look, we killed that thing back there." Ah.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
I mean, yeah, I
It would
agree.
prove that we
Hurt.
did it. And if they wanted him dead, then even better.
Sirdon's gonna walk back and try to do that.
I'll keep an eye on him while you do that.
Try to harvest some of the pieces.
Give me a at advantage. Give me a survival check.
Advantage. Oh, that's good.
Hey, that dice like tipped to that 19. It was a 3.
Mhm.
You easily, being a Fae yourself, managed to maneuver and slice and cut about, I say, 3 of the stalks. They're quite heavy. I'd imagine that maybe Jen or another would help you. I mean, do you guys all go back to the system, or are you guys like keeping watch as you split up?
I'm gonna keep watch of the.
Let's keep him watch, but I can go back if he needs help.
You could always give him his
I
army.
mean, I would guess it would
but,
just take longer to like haul, but it just
yeah, I'd have
like
a
I
mage
could
hand
haul
up.
back,
And then
each,
once you got to the doorway, we could have the mage hand pull it the rest of the way, so it's not as much work.
just kind of like drag it over,
because we
or
have 2
whatever.
of them. So yeah, if we have 2 of them, that's quite a bit of eye stock.
That's true.
We
We
can pull.
do have 2.
Okay. As you guys acquire them, how do you wish to?
We
Like,
could
you
have
guys are just
Avi
carrying
help,
them out
too.
like a.
I mean,
true.
if he's here, I don't know if we're treating if he's here, but he could
We'll
be.
treat as he's here because sometimes he pops in. With Eric, we got a sick notification, but nonetheless, are you guys just like carrying them out like a corpse, or are you carrying them out like little flags, like you're at a festival? Or are you carrying them out like a little one foam hand, or how? Excuse me.
Menacingly.
Yeah, probably menacingly. I mean, honestly, Sirdon would probably just have one like over his like shoulder, kind of like behind him or whatever.
I would use, I don't know, like minor illusion to make it seem like it was spraying blood, or make it like ultra gruesome.
Okay. For sure. So I would say you guys make it simple enough to come out and look formidable. Roly, because you're such a highly charismatic bard, I'd say that you can lead them out with an advantage to either your guys' choice in intimidation or what other kind of form would you guys potentially want to go out?
I mean, we could do
Intimidation's
performance.
fine.
If we're trying to like do it together, it's kind of a performance.
Yeah.
You could argue that. I'm better
So
at
let's go
performance.
for it. Okay, let's go for performance. I'll say yours is performance at advantage, and then one of them get a roll the intimidation, because both of them are
so
not
will
the best.
Sirdon do that? I bet Sirdon's okay at that.
I was gonna say, I bet Sirdon's probably better than me.
Pretty good at intimidation.
Yeah, okay, you can do that at advantage then.
But we'll have Rolly do the performance first as he brings you guys out like Chinese festival, and then follow up with Sirdon's.
I'm gonna use lucky.
Okay.
Let's see what else I can do.
That's still an 18. You rolled a 5.
Oh, it's a little bit better. We'll take
Oh,
a
that's
32.
that's pretty darn
Nice. Lucky.
All right. Not bad, not bad.
good. Oof.
Okay, so as such, as you guys come out swaying and with some ambient background from Rolly, Sir Dom looking really thick and menacing as Jin kind of there's a supporting factors for the other stock and other for you guys is lackluster of control of the limbs. Is there a formation you like to
Can it
walk
be
out
like
of, or you
a?
guys
It'll
want to
be like
extend
a
in the
Hitch.
doorway?
It'll be like a Hitchcock film. There'll be like a
Okay,
quick zoom in pan and like.
there you go, just like going past each of you, and then to the display before you. Is there a formation you guys want outside? Are you guys going to be like in front of the inside on the in front of the door, or outside? And in what
I
formation?
mean, we're just heading through there. I guess Sirdon would be in front because he's trying to intimidate. I'd probably be behind you.
Like back.
Okay, and we'll say Avi's just kind of close to Siron.
Yeah, that makes sense. You
Jin
get all the
somewhere
bonuses.
right here.
You do get bonuses if you're next to the paladin.
Sirdon
Don't
needs
forget
to
about
be
that.
15 feet. How close do they have to be close to you?
10
I mean, how
feet.
close do they have to be to you? 10.
Right?
So I'd
Yeah,
say
it's
Jin would
10.
probably be here if he wants the bonuses. As you guys
Yeah.
arrive to the room before you in the Mage Center, you see her, the one everyone has been speaking about. The Death Pack Angel. With a big old scythe by her side, almost floating in the lightness of weight. She goes, it would seem as if they've done us a favor. My dear, dear pets. We no longer have to search for that aberrant tyrant across all of these parallels.
I told you
Who might
guys they
our
wanted
friends
him dead.
be? Speak
Hey,
your name
Totally.
and your surname, Goblin.
Goblicon. Of the glue factories.
She looks at one of the. She looks at one of
That's
her,
what his dad's known for.
which is a floating mini tyrant single eye that is known as the Death Kisses, which I believe was shared with you guys from Eric or someone previously. As such, as she looks at it, you see one of them hover down to the table, open up some books, filter through them. Its eye blinks and bulges out toward the angel. Goblicon, the one from the glue factory. You speak true. So far, you have all graced this presence of mine with the truth. Let us keep it that way. What do you search for in this tomb?
I don't know, some shit to do with this guy.
Just point it wherever Eric went.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, you were saying his name, or?
Yeah, I guess. Wasn't that the reason we were here? Eric
Oh,
wanted to
I
come
think
in
so,
here.
yeah,
right?
for Eric. I
The
guess it's
druids or whatever.
yeah, you guys could just blame Eric. She'll just go.
That's kind of what we're going to do.
Yeah. I see. She looks at the Death Kiss again. The Time Knight. He's here for the second possession. Why would I trust you all with such power to change the future fast?
I don't know, we've already done it. So, can't be that bad.
It would seem many of you have had your hands in this play, but who will pull the final curtain? Would you consider yourself friend or foe if you had to take it from me by force?
Ideally, friend.
Then how would you go about
that'd be a lot
achieving
easier.
such item? What good would you offer me, seeing
I
that's
mean, you
my
get free
entire
concert tickets
purpose?
for life. I mean,
I cannot leave here until my mission is complete. I will ascend into godlyhood upon keeping this safe with my life, of
We could
course.
throw a pretty dank party down here. The acoustics are good.
I do believe the same. But who would be here to attend?
I mean, we got the portal. We could bring some friends. It might get lonely.
And they will stay here? For her to be my pawn?
I don't know about all that, but if they want to, I guess.
And how long would it take for you to organize a party down here? What would you need?
Well, I know a guy in the hollow that could put it together for us. You'd have to give me at least a month, I'd say. If you want to be really good.
How about this? For a lack of appropriate time, you cannot leave here unless you either die by my scythe and I release your soul to find itself elsewhere, or you take what's in my possession to make a way out. People do not fall into a tomb to live much longer.
I mean, didn't you say we did you a favor by killing this guy?
I had been searching for him because he knew something you all clearly do not. Do say, would I be mistaken to believe that he tried to convince you all not to fight at first?
Yeah.
Nah. He shot first.
A little misunderstanding amongst your team, it would seem.
He's like,
Eugenie, from your accounts, being a loyal servant, where do you find your true allegiance? With the rash decision made today, or a decision that was well thought out for your own gain? She's referring to the death of the tyrant.
I would say that it was well thought out on my part. All my friends being attacked, so I attacked back.
I see.
He
So
speaks
if you all
truth.
do not speak with this being, then it's safe to say that you know nothing.
Much.
Who's to say we know stuff you don't know?
I'm sure there's many things you know that I am unaware of, but let us see how well you know how to handle my babies.
I don't
And
like where this is
then
going.
we'll decide if I waste further time. You see the flickering stop. As the flickering stops, she fades away, and the two death kisses completely materialize. I need initiative, and Avi is not included.
Oh boy.
Yahoo!
Oh, it could have been worse. Whoops. No. Okay. Didn't. We begin
Fight.
with Jin. As you see the two death kisses floating toward the doorway before you. You don't have to peek over Cyrodiil's shoulder to see them, as they are easily hovering 10 feet over the ground. And what I mean by 10 feet, I mean these things are huge. Like, they're not huge, they're large. But, you know, like, we're
Large,
talking
yeah.
about a heavy, very pale, untextured meatball with a red rabbit's eye and pigmentation in the center with its own tendrils. But these tendrils are literally just like tendrils. They don't have any kind of eyeball at the end of it or any sense. But you do know not to just trust them. They look dangerous. Sort of. What do you do, good sir?
Got one idea.
Okay.
You can always hold your action too. The spell worked good last time. Let's see if it works good again.
You cast Hunger of Hadar. Wails, unbeknownst to your ears, screech out, calling those within. Excuse me, the 2 death kisses. Make a dex save.
I want to move back just slightly. Right there.
A 20 and a, or a 19 and a 4. The one north fails. The one south succeeds. The one north doing so with a fail takes full damage. Oh no, it's just when they start their turn, huh?
Just when they start their
Can I
turn or they
use-
end their turn.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Got it.
Can I use cutting words on the one that saved?
They actually didn't have to save yet, so that was a waste of
Okay. Wasted roll. All
I
right.
think on the start of the turn, it automatically does damage. When they end their turn, they have to
End
roll.
their turn. Okay.
Got it. Okay,
It's
cool.
a weird spell.
Yeah, it's a thing. All right, Jen. You produce a very dark place right in front of the doorway that none of you guys can now exit. Beautiful.
Make ready.
Rolly.
Turn comes.
You stand on the right side of the doorway. You cannot see the enemies on the inside. You see a massive black pit of tendrils covering the view. And you also, if you step into the doorway, it will be affected. So you play it safe. You use True
Broly
Seeing.
flicks his sunglasses, and there's a red flash of light, and like a bright star appears, and they just like light up green, and they have a bunch of little sensors and stuff, and now you can it's True Seeing, so you can see through the magical darkness.
You got it. You see the 2 death kisses. They almost seem to not be concerned with their surroundings, more so as focusing straight ahead. You're not sure whether they see you or not, but they have not lost their purposeful direction.
They're looking right at us. They're in the middle. I can see them. Hit them with everything you got.
Fireball.
I'll use Bardic to give let's see, who hasn't gone yet? I guess I'm last, so I'll give it to Jin. Just give it to Jin, yeah. Because he can see him, so
either one of them, yeah. They're technically both last.
Yeah, I'll give it to Jin.
You got it. As such.
It's your turn.
You say you hold position, you don't move?
Yeah, I guess I have movement.
Alright. At the start of your turn,
I'm a ranged caster, so
dex save. I feel like I should give them advantage because they're hovering. And they're not on the floor.
No, it's in a sphere. It doesn't really it's not on the floor.
Tendrils come on the floor, but they fail anyway, so I will take your first roll this time around, and then you can re-roll it for the next round as a persistent side. So 14. They don't have any resistance to that. And then it is going to move forward. Wow. You guys hear like a little thud against the wall, and you see 3 tendrils reaching into the doorway, searching. In doing so, they are going to.
So if it starts its turn there, it takes 2d6 cold damage no matter what, and then at the end of its turn, it makes a save for the acid damage.
Got it. So then I technically took.
So you'll take 2d6
I
cold,
took the 2d6
but you
already. So then, and then if I haven't had my turn yet, so I haven't tried. I haven't had my turn yet.
So you haven't done the acid save. Okay,
gotcha. Cool. It's reaching its arms out, and it is going to make a perception check with its tendrils. Seardon, can you give me a stealth check? Its tendrils are outside the dome. It's not. It's feeling. Okay. It's a
reaches
sense.
out.
Yeah. Very nice. Ooh, I forget you have disadvantage because of your noise. As you kind of like try to pull back from its tendrils reaching you,
Stole it away from you.
jingle, and you see that one of the tendrils hopefully reach you. It will be at disadvantage because it cannot see you, but it hears you. Ooh, very nice. Throws forward.
No, that ain't hitting.
Yeah, not even close.
And then you see the other 2. That's 2 more come swinging out in your direction.
Like if you doubled that, it still might not even hit.
And it's like a slap happy fest as they're all just like just smacking against your armor. Forget you have such a high AC, Jesus. With no success. It will then make the save because I did it out of order, which is a dex save again. And 21, so it passes and takes none of the acid at that rate.
Half, right? Or oh, no, it doesn't take any. Okay.
Any creature that starts its turn there, 2-6. Any creature ends its turn there must succeed or take it. Yep. Perfect. All right.
Okay.
So it's like, it doesn't make anything in there silenced, right? You guys can hear all the noises they're making.
No, it's just darkness.
Yeah, it's just darkness. So as you hear that, you imagine that
Magical
noise is
darkness.
communication. Actually, Rolly, you could see. So Rolly, you see this one throwing its tendrils like north of itself, connecting to this one to guide it forward as they're making little suction noise communication.
They're
And it's
fucking grabbing
pulling
each
it
other.
up.
It's nasty. Make them stop.
And this one throws 3 more tendrils out at Seardon. I mean, that's all we can really do right now because he's blocking the door. How do I do this?
He's doing his
Yeah,
job.
to grapple you first. Yeah, he's doing his job very well. It's nothing against him. Miss. You just get all these like nasty appendages just coming out and slapping at you. There's this weird like gushy noise.
Oh, that one.
Two of the tendrils tie each other as they like. They're now tied together by one tendril at the moment, unbeknownst to themselves, as you see it yanking and pulling. As Seardon, you probably find this just like disgusting, as like spaghetti noodles are coming at you constantly from a darkness ball. If you didn't know it was him, Jin who casted it, you would have thought it was the spell itself attacking you. Seardon.
Can I attempt to attack the tentacles in front of me?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do that. We'll do the gem saber.
And I will make it very clear, Rolly, you understand that because you can see them and you have the most vision of them, they each have 10 tentacles on themselves.
Okay.
Now,
10 on each. One of them got tied up.
do I roll at standard or at advantage? How does this work?
It'd be actually disadvantage for you too. No, it'd be standard. I'd say standard because you can see the tendrils.
Because you're not
outside
blinded.
of the darkness.
They are. Yeah.
Okay.
But you're also not attacking their
It would be an
physical body.
advantage. You're an
No,
advantage
because he's attacking a ligament of them, making it a flat roll instead of a challenge.
Sure. I see. If he was like able to stab into it.
Yeah, that'd be different. But he's attacking the tentacles specifically. So you swing, zoom, and you just miss it as they're just flailing about. It's more or less like a Star Wars weapon training, and you're just trying your best right now, like a piano party. Zoom, zoom.
I am not.
You're having
well.
as much struggle as they had against you.
Then use my ability to attack a second time with each action or whatever. And then let's pump a first level smite into this.
Small. Is it undead? Does it get more damage?
It's a good question. Is it undead?
It is not considered undead.
Damn it.
Okay.
Good try though.
You have to ask.
That's true.
Features, divine. Oh wait, so that's I can just add 2d8 here.
All right, you kick in 2 additional d8, so that's 15 on top of your 2d8 as you pump it in. And that's the. Would you say you're?
Did you get your strength bonus to that too?
South one, just out of curiosity. I mean, not like you would officially know, but
no, it did it. 2d8 plus 4 plus 2d8. Yeah, okay, it did it.
What was your question, DM?
The north or south one?
Oh, this one. That's right.
You got it. Boom. All right. Very nice. Very nice. As you just see one of the tendrils, it falls to the floor. Anything else, good sir?
That's all I got.
You got it. We begin back with Rolly. Jin. I apologize. Jin, you are inspired by Rolly. You do see now a total of 2 tied up and 3 loose tendrils outside the doorway. You can shoot blind if you wish.
You can see in darkness, in magical
Yeah,
darkness.
he can see through it. He
So
has the
technically I
eyes
got
of,
advantage.
Oh,
on
never
that.
mind.
Yeah,
You're right.
he gets
Yeah.
advantage then. Yeah, that's his thing.
You fire into oblivion. As
Do
you
a
hear the
party.
cry from
That's a
within.
D10 if you want it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
10 initial off the top.
push it
Additional
back
bardic
10
of 8.
feet.
Nice.
And you shoot it back 10 feet with an additional -4 from Genie's Wrath. You push it back 10 feet. We got a lot going on. You hit it again with the follow of 20 for another max damage. Jeez, you're just
Push it
following
10
up
feet
hot right
again.
now. Push an additional 10 feet.
The bottom one.
You now see that. We'll go for it. Well, I guess you would technically see that where they're tied together, they're now caught at their max distance. You do hit the bottom one.
Push that one 10 feet back.
For
Damn.
just 1 point beneath max damage as you push that one with its mate.
And that's pretty much all I can do.
You got it, good sir.
Sirdon, did your armor or whatever increase your strength?
I don't know if it applied. Hold on.
It didn't apply because the damage you did is +4 for your strength, and I'm guessing it's higher than that now. If you got like the
his strength is a
would-
+2.
It
it's
would be
+2.
because my strength would then become
plus proficiency.
18.
I get it. Yeah.
Would become a what? Sorry.
Or no, it's not proficiency.
Wait, does that item require tuning?
It most likely does. Almost all the items you guys gathered.
we
If-
took a long rest.
Oh, we took a long rest, so
Yeah,
then it would,
I
it
get
would
on
be.
it.
Is it?
So,
1 second.
I think it's
I
$3
just want to
stats.
make sure it was actually
The one that
Is
you
it-
called out, you claimed, I think, the best item in the.
yeah.
So it should be $3 stats. I haven't put the item in there into the actual.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
Should
But
I
it is
just
3,
manually
so-
bump everything up by 3?
That's what I did.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
Just add a missing modifier of 3 to everything.
Yeah.
Fucking badass.
I mean, hey, adding a, let's see what that puts the
That puts him
aura
at 18, 18, 20, 13, 15, 21.
at.
That makes him a monster.
That's insane.
That's like the best stats I've ever
You're like
seen
a
on a
demigod.
character.
Yeah, you're literally Hercules.
All right, very nice.
Yeah,
Let me know what
bonus
your
to
modifier
saving
changes.
throws equal to per charisma modifiers. So everybody gets a +5 to their saves.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's kind of insane. Wow.
But then you would have done an extra damage to it because your strength modifier would have been 1 higher.
Mm-hmm. 2.
2. Okay, so it takes 2 more damage.
It's not too shabby. All right. So, with that, was there any other attacks you had, Jen, or movement you wish to do? Bonus action, anything like that?
No, I've used everything up.
You got it. Roy, you and Jin witnessed the funniest thing of ping pong you've ever witnessed. If only Sirdon was on board. What you do, good sir?
Have him make a deck save.
You got it. They're gonna make a deck save at disadvantage because they ain't seen this coming. Great ball fire just burns them to a crisp as out of nowhere it goes from cold and acidity to flares burst out Seardon, you feel a little bit of a backdraft, but you don't see anything beyond that. Well, I guess you see the fireball going in, and then you feel like just the heat kind of resonate outward, but otherwise no color change for the inside within the abyss.
And we'll give Bardic to Jin again. I'll move up within the aura's radiance. And pass.
You got it. So that sorry, I forget when you do that, it puts all the damage together. That would be 20, correct? I'm reading it right?
Yep, 20 to each of them.
You got it. Very nice. You guys are pumping out serious damage numbers with only 3 of you. Very nice.
It's your turn.
It is Zay turn. It moves forward. Is a bit more aggressive this time. It is going to make a strength contest or athletics push against you.
Takes
sir.
2d6 cold.
It takes 2d6. Go ahead and roll that for me, Jin. Your damage. Four points. Very, very nice. Bringing it down to a even 10th of a number. In doing so, it is going to try to push through the doorway past Seardon. In doing so, Seardon, I need you to give me an athletics saving throw.
Athletics check.
Throw itself
I'm
at
sure
you. Yep.
athletics or saving throw. Saving throw is
It's like-
different. You get a lot of bonuses if it's
It throws
that doesn't
itself
matter.
right into you. You throw your arms out. It pushes past you.
Wait,
Go
strength
ahead.
check or sorry, athletics check or athletics saving throw?
So it's
Or strength saving throw. Sorry.
I believe it's a check when it's the first. Let me see if it's a saving throw. Let me see if I got that wrong. Let me check.
Are you doing an athletic, like a wrestling, like a grapple check?
No, it's like a contested. So you or an enemy may push past another a non-ally player, but I don't know if it's a save or if it's a contest. Like if it's just.
Oh, I see.
Anything.
Okay.
It's a
I think
contested
it might
check.
be. Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
I don't think it's a save.
Yeah,
a
that
save,
sounds more
you
like
can't
a
really-
check.
I've never seen a contested save. That doesn't really
That's
make
what I mean.
sense.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Anyway, if he tries to beat him, I'm going to cutting words him. So
yeah, as long as he's within one size smaller. If you're able to make multiple attacks, doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, I believe it's a contested. So you just cutting words. I have to roll a D
10.
A D10. I have to roll a 3 or higher. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. What do you tell him as he comes, or tell it as it comes barreling through into Seardon? Ooh, you got it with the 4.
You shall not pass.
It looks, its eyeball like shifts around in like a whole confusion, trying to find where the ambiance came from, and it's like, Seardon, you managed to catch it like a big meatball softball sandwich. Two tendrils come flinging out at you. At disadvantage. 15, and I believe the other one was oh, I hit you with one of them. Wait, was that disadvantage though? No, it wasn't. Hold on. Let me roll one more time to see if I miss. That one looks like it's going to hit whether it wants you to like it or not. You do get hit with the 23-26 combo. As you take initially 10 points of damage. On top of that, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, sir. Oh, wait, no. So, yeah, that's because... Are you concentrating on something right now?
No.
No. Okay, so I don't know why you needed to make that. Let me look at your character sheet real quick and fix that. You apparently had Blinding Smite on you for a cool minute, so let me remove that. You didn't need it. Sorry, I burned your D20. That wasn't my fault. It was the game.
Okay.
As such, as the tendril it wraps around you, you are considered grappled at this time. In doing so, it can then do blood drain. I need you to give me a con save now.
I think he'll pass. I'll put money on it, actually.
You pass. Surprise, surprise. Let me see if you take anything at all. You, no, you take nothing, but you do feel this little static fizzle out as if it did not discharge. You are still considered grappled. Otherwise,
It is your
it is the
turn.
next one's turn. It comes forward. Rolly, you see it changing its position.
I have to roll damage for this one too.
Yes, please. Sorry.
Yeah, takes cold, and the other one would make a dex save on the end of its
You're
turn
right.
for the acid.
18.
It takes
Does an 18
seven
pass?
cold. It passes, I think. 18.
What's your save?
What's
Okay, it was
What's the
17.
save?
Be wrong.
So I do pass. Okay. So I do pass. It takes no damage on the save for that one. It takes 7 for the one that was previously present. And then its tendril flies out. And it's a flat roll because he is considered grappled. First one goes out. That is a contact for a 25. You take 11 points of damage. You then are now grappled by 2 tendrils because it's from 2 separate entities. And another one, 2 more actually, come flying out. And because you're grappled, it now has an advantage against you. It doesn't have to see you because it's already holding you. Misses with the advantage. And 1 more tendril out. And this one just comes to slap you on the head. Boop. You do Shield Master Evasion. You reflect half of the damage on a success. You use reaction to take note. So you oh, got it. I see. So an effect that allows you to make. So this isn't a dex save, but on a
It
dex
just
saving
popped
throw,
up and I clicked it.
you got it. No worries. But you can
I was
absolutely
like, do
use
you
this
wanna
on
use
any
this?
dex saving throw. So that's good to know that you have that. Very good, very good. As you take an additional 11 points of bop damage on the head. You are grappled by 2 tendrils from 2 separate creatures. Jin and Rolly, you both see this as they are holding on. And because they can't see, they are holding on for dear life. So you're done. You are being hugged.
I don't like the fact that I'm being hugged. I'm going to. Let's see. I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil as a bonus action.
Okay.
And
As a bonus action?
or no, sorry,
Great.
it's an action. It's just an action. Be very good if it was a
Real quick, what kind of damage do you do, Sirdon, when you hit?
It can be either force or several other types, I think, but I've mostly been doing force.
You got it.
Yeah.
Just checking.
He did some radiant. Like his smite damage was radiant.
Got it, gotcha.
So I'll do that.
What's the sound effect?
And then I think that's all I can. Wait, no, I can Misty Step.
That's true.
I'm gonna get out of their grapple and Misty Step. Bonus action Misty Step. Wait, can I do am I able to do protection from evil and good and Misty Step in the same turn, or does it have to be a cantrip?
How do you get Misty Step?
What do you mean? Yeah, how do you have
like?
it?
Is it a class ability?
It's an always prepared spell.
So it's an innate spell. So it's a bonus action to use.
Yeah,
but it's not a cantrip. So he's taking 2 spells in the same turn.
Right, so I can't do that, right?
I don't think you can do both. You can do one or the other. Instead of doing,
well, I mean,
don't do protection from good and evil. Just
but at the same time, the only reason I would change that is because it's an innate spell. It's not a spell he trained. It's something he can do naturally.
Thing is, there are some like elf, like the elf that I'm playing
I think.
in the other campaign.
Hold
get
on.
It as like a Like Sandro gets it as a racial ability, which is different than a spell.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely.
I
That's
think
what I mean. So I think his is.
I do
it's
have
different when he
Phase
gets
Step
his.
as well, which that
Oh,
is
You can
an
use that.
You could do that.
ability, so
Yeah,
I
you
can
just
I'd
do
be
use
that.
totally fine with
that.
it. Yeah, good.
you could
Good
definitely do
argument.
that.
Yeah, you're a little.
So you
you're
could
in
do
a
pro
special
good and evil
category.
face step. Yeah.
Hmm. So I'll do Phase Step, and actually I'll back up next to Rolly, but just out of their grab.
You got it.
And
All right.
that'll be
You. Zoom. Very good. Jin Roli. Sirdon yet again has solved his own problems. You still have two. Now, with a unguarded door, two large death kissers pending their entry. Jin, you're thinking.
Yeah.
You're thinking.
He does have Bardic.
No, he used it already. Or did you give him another one? Sorry.
I gave him another one.
Gotcha.
I'll use 3.
You
Nothing
fire.
answer.
Makes contact.
Don't be.
Bardic for that too.
Yes.
Oh. Push it back.
You got it. Which, sorry, top or bottom?
That's so much damage. Oh my god. It's 28 damage from one shot.
Push it back another 10.
You got it.
I'm gonna focus. I can't even see the bottom.
It's not my fault. It's actually behind the door, that's why. So you technically couldn't see it through the opening. Rolly can see it because he can see through walls. Ooh, nat
That's a
20.
big kaboom. Oh.
Dang, lowest damage. No. you go crit for 7. I love it. For a nat 1. Oof. Good worse.
You wasted the 10 on the Bardic, but I'll take it.
All right. Anything else,
That's
good sir?
right
As you
now.
fire into the void steel.
Make ready. Your
Rolly.
turn comes.
You're having a bad time against you all. What will happen when they die?
I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, let's just shoot another fireball at him.
Wait.
Dex saves, please.
You hold it. Fireball. An 18 and a 5. Both fail.
Fail.
As they're both. You guys hear the flames erupt, but don't see anything beyond just the
I'll use
noise of
Fury of the
excruciating
Small
pain.
and
Now,
add
technically,
4
would Fury of the
damage.
Small apply to a single entity?
Okay, well, one of them. The
Do
one
you have a
that
preference?
Sirdon hit.
Sure,
Still in the middle.
we'll go with that one. And Fury of the Small is how
So-
much?
4. So he'll take 36. And the other one will take 32.
Got it. Done and done. The one in the center here is looking really beat up. The one off to the side, you can't. Oh, you can see he's looking a little better, but they're both looking pretty bad. Anything else, good sir? Nothing else, really?
He's doing his nimble.
Oh, he is
escape
doing something.
behind.
Got it. I didn't see it. My bad.
Sorry,
I
I was
was
muted. I'm
scrolling.
going to do Nimble Escape. I'm going to hide
1
behind
and
Sirdon.
3. You disappear behind Seer Dawn. Let's see something.
That's it.
You, Roy, you were seen. One second. Let me make sure I'm reading this correctly. Okay. It casts his command.
I'll counterspell.
You don't see. Oh, you could actually see her because you're
Yeah, I
using
can
your
see
vision.
into the
You
ethereal
see
plane
her
for
on the other
120
side,
feet. Yeah.
and she points at you. Go ahead and give me counterspell. It's a D20.
It just beats it because it's a 3rd level spell. Command's a
Got
2nd
it. And
level.
command. This one is being used as a okay. Fair point. Fair point.
Every
Okay.
turn it is takes 11 damage too from the cold.
It's not their turn yet, but I'll do it. Hold on, let me see which one it is. This one. Still alive. As such. So you block out her counterspell. I mean, you counterspell. No one else can see this but you. As she quickly. It's like, she's frustrated.
You could have done this the easy way.
Yep. She is not happy about that. She's going to be added to the initiative. Only Rolly can see her
Make ready.
presence.
Your turn
She ends
comes.
up at the top of it. We will allow her to fly in. You see Rolly her coming in. I'll allow you to give one warning to your allies, a single word, before she pops out.
Angel's coming in right to the door.
She flies through, flies up to Rolly and Sirdon, and
As
she is
it like
going
runs
to,
past, I'd be like,
Like, can it?
it does not pass, actually, Sirdon, for an attack. It comes up with its scythe. To you, Rolly. 23 hit. Any way to avoid?
nope.
You got it. As you feel the slash rip into you, and you take 31 points of damage, including necrotic, as you feel it quickly sizzle through. She's like, you have all been formidable, but you must defeat me. And she comes, bringing her scythe down to Sirdon. Did it do the damage to you, Rolly? I didn't quite see if you applied it.
I recorded it.
It comes down and swings at Sirdon for a 28. Your shield almost looks like it deflects it, and it goes right through like an ethereal blade. Do you have any resistances, Sirdon?
I am resistant to
spell damage.
Yeah, spell damage.
There's not a spell, unfortunately. But you don't have resistance to necrotic or anything like that.
I don't think so.
It's not like a ASMR.
36 points of damage as the scythe goes right through you. You feel an essence of you just get ripped apart. You will all see the power that I have been concerned with. And she says that in a way where she's conflicted. Like, she is legitimately concerned with whatever it is she's referring to.
Was that a disadvantage? Because he has protection from good and evil up.
She is actually a celestial, so would it give her protection from good?
It still gives me, it still gives her both, yeah.
Sorry. Yep. Let me reroll the attack and see if that matters. It does. A 15 would have missed. Let me revert that. You dodge out of the way.
Good call.
Nice. Whoops, I hurt you further. 72 healing. I take what is given. All right, there we go. As such,
I counterspelled her, but she's more mad about that.
No, she's angry. You guys see this little dude who already took his damage from the cold roll up and come through, and it is going to reach past Sirdon for Rolly. It has an ally in range.
I am hiding, so it'd have to make a perception against me.
It could do that. Fair point. It comes into the room. It doesn't see you. It goes straight for Sirdon.
Yeah?
Just kidding. One attack.
Nope.
2 attack. Now you have spaghetti noodles on a meatball slapping you. Now you can actually see the entire entity as it's.
Are these aberrations, or what are they?
They are considered aberrations.
They have disadvantage as well.
Oh,
disadvantage.
Do they?
Yeah. Protection.
Okay.
He wore it.
Okay.
He brought it to the spaghetti fight.
A 24 still hits you out of that disadvantage for
it
27.
Does, yeah.
All right, fair point. Oh, actually, it would have been flat, but nonetheless, it still hits you. But good call. So they'll all be flat as long as you are present with that. And then you're concentrating on that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So give me a con save. You take 17 points of spaghetti damage. You absolutely hold on to the fact of not wanting to be hurt further, or affected by this good and evil conflict, which is weird because you're being assaulted by both.
I'm pretty sure unless it rolls a 20 damage or higher, I can't fail the con save.
A 1 will automatically fail.
Does
Even with
it?
the modifiers. Yeah, a nat 1 is a
Okay.
guarantee drop, unfortunately. So that's my only saving grace.
I guess that's the only
Every roll is
caveat,
for the
though.
1. Yeah, exactly.
It's still like 20% of the time. Then
when you think about it, if I had all 6s, that'd be a 21. So it'd be an 11 save for you at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess the 10 at that. No. Well, yeah. So I need a 1. That's what I'm hoping for. You see it move up there, and it is now its buddy's turn.
Does he
Give me
take
the
damage?
2d4. Yep. Give me the 2 or 2d6, whatever
the
it is,
cold.
Jen.
Yeah.
I just realized that was the one that originally took it, so I moved the wrong one. But same thing. Give me the damage, Jen, when you're able.
Where are those dice? 2d7s.
Accidentally hit a fucking 7.
What dice is that?
I want to play
It's
that
2d6, right?
game.
All right. Let's try that again. Even though you got literally 2 1s, I feel like that's deserving for your.
I bet he
I'm
gets
gonna let
2
you just
1s
do it.
again.
That's
I
fine.
guarantee.
Purposeful.
Really?
All right. I mean, that's kind of like a
But
a
maybe
slap in
the
face. You roll
D7s
two
are weighted
D7
towards the 1 because they're like not symmetrical.
I mean, technology. I love it. I love it. That is appropriately odd failure. As such, you seared on. Oh well, this one's coming in. I'm going to give it a perception. Maybe it'll see Rolly. Nope. Seared on. More spaghetti tangles come your way. Add a flat roll. 1 misses. Slap. Second one. Oh, you're technically grappled. So it's still flat. But you are grappled by the other one, just so you're aware. And now you're grappled by this one. Yet again, you are now grappled again by both of them. As they're just like, that one does 17 points of damage. I need to see if you roll a 1. Because that'll change all my rolls in my favor.
And grapple just means you can't move.
No, I know, but he still got hit.
Yeah.
I was close. See, I was close. That's possible. It is.
Saves with a 30.
It is then going to use. So I did 1 attack, I missed. I did the second attack, I hit you, and now it's going to attempt to do blood drain. Not 3 times, I apologize, but once. I need you to give me a con save
3. Okay. Yep.
You pass. In doing so, you see again another little static rejection, but nothing happened. Sidan, you are grappled.
Your turn comes.
By 2 of them, and you are next to the Death Pack Angel. What do you do?
I'm going to.
Whirlwind attack.
I wish. I'm grappled, so I can't move, right? I'm gonna just take some swings at one of the ones that's grappling me.
Gotcha.
Is it? Do I? It's not disadvantage on attacks,
No,
is it?
it's just you can't move. That's all. Yeah, it's just your movement. That's all grapple does, unless you have like grappler feet or something.
Restrained is attacks are at disadvantage.
Yeah, restrained is like you have them in the lock. Like if you pin them, then then you get advantage. But if they're not pinned,
but the grappler has advantages against you. That's the only difference. So you burst out with your saber. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Easy cut and slash.
We'll do a divine smite on that. Um, that was a level.
Now it's on the one. Sorry, the bottom one or the other one in front of you. I guess the
one
bottom
in
one.
front
That's
of
the one you're next to. Yeah,
this
correct.
one. Yeah.
Got it. So it takes 28 points of damage as you slash through it. Zoom.
Jeez.
It's still hanging on. It's looking really, really, really rough though.
Some of that's radiant. I mean,
yeah.
it's weak to that.
Just 19 hit.
And 19 hits.
Do another divine smite.
Bring it home.
Pretty good damage.
Wow, yeah, that's great. Nothing lower than a 5 is crazy good.
It feels real good.
Straight up, set and done. As you slice right through it, is there anything special you wish to do?
To finish it off.
Absolutely.
We'll take the gem saber, stick it right in the eye, and then as the force damage like pulses outward from the blade, it just like blasts it into smithereens from the inside.
Very nice, very nice. I like it.
The can implosion experiment. Like,
As you just rip that one to shreds, it falls to the floor.
And then the third attack is gonna go towards her.
You got it. And then, yes, swing the third attack.
Oof, rough.
13.
That one is probably
She also is considered hovering as she quickly. Ha! You miserable mortal. She's not impressed.
Let's see. Do still have a bonus action. And I do step again? I don't think so. It's per. Oh no. Wait, hold on, let's see. Yeah, I can't do so again until a short rest or long rest. Then yeah, that's all I'm gonna do is just
it'd be really funny if you could
stand
get
there
him in the middle of this
menacing.
pool and make him dance. That'd be great.
They just start drowning.
It's magic. Alright, so you hold yourself there.
Yeah.
Got it. You got it. Alrighty. With that, my friend, it is their turn.
It is your turn.
The angel scoffs. Do you think that these children of mine is all that matters? When really it is just stopping you. She looks at the two of you and dismisses Jin in almost every possible way. Whether or not you care about that, Jin, is up to you. She swings.
She hates me.
Wow. What? Oh, that'd be an advantage, though.
Protection.
No.
Flat roll, then. You're correct.
Dude.
You're right. An 18 misses. She sees
Also,
his frustration.
How's she getting advantage?
Why would she have advantage?
You're grappled by two creatures. With the
No,
speed of
the
0.
creature that's grappling the creature gets advantage, not the other way around. Not anybody else.
Gotcha. Alright, that's fine. Gotcha. True.
Also,
yes, that's right.
Isn't this one dead?
Oh, you're right. That one is also dead.
That one
Sorry.
is dead.
Oh, yep. There you go. Sorry.
No,
So
you're good.
Alright.
roll one.
No one's there.
Roll one
No
more
one's
as a
there.
disadvantage. So take whatever the lower one is.
Well, no, it already missed at an 18. The next one's to you, roll.
Okay.
You have a 23.
I'll use cutting words.
Got it. D10. -4, making that a 19. Does it still hit?
Nope.
Yep.
Oh, on
It
you.
does.
Sorry, I thought it was on me.
All good. You take 38 points of necrotic damage as it rips through Rolly one more time, and she stands there. She's like, You will all come to learn your place. And she has flyby. And her flight is 90. And she is going to fly back into the room 60 feet.
She'll take
She'll
2d6
take
cold from.
damage.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and Jin, drop your damage. For 9 points. Very nice. And she just like goes through it. It would seem as if she is fleeing her baby behind. Jin.
Eh. Still blinded, or is it out of the?
It is out of the blind.
17 hit?
17 does absolutely hit.
I'll push it back.
Oh.
I
Well,
taught him this
as you
trick,
go to
and now
push
that's
it
all he
back,
wants to do.
you hit it, and as you hit it, it bowls. Lands on the floor and starts rolling. Dead.
Nice.
Oh, it just evaporates. Great.
Poor thing is no longer with us, as the arms of Hada take yet another soul with him. Anything else, Jin?
She's still on the other side of the darkness.
She?
Oh, Jin, good question.
Right.
Can you could see through that though, technically,
Yeah,
right,
you can
Jin?
see
She's
through it,
currently
yeah.
in
See
this
through
room. You could see her too. Yes.
I don't currently see where she's standing though.
Let me remove your
The
spell.
door's closed.
No wonder.
Right.
Oh, I didn't close it. Hold on.
She closed it on her way out.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, I'm going to just close it.
15 hit.
15 misses.
Got one more.
I'll do.
Nice. Good hit.
All right, that one does hit as the third one's. She's like, ah! As you see the contact make.
Nice. Can't ask for any better. I think he's
That's
that
great.
on like
15
more than
points
half of
from
his roll.
skin. And it's force damage, so she has nothing against that. You are good.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you guys see if it applied the damage? I had a thing up,
I
so
did
it was
not
black on the
see.
screen. Let's see what she.
I can't tell.
Has she been hit prior? If she gets healed, she's not max health. So she was hit once before.
She got hit by Seardon, right?
So once by Seardon and once by Jin. That would add up. Seardon, you did like a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I hit it. Wait, sorry. No, I didn't hit her at all.
Oh, you missed. You missed. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that
I
was the
missed
okay. Yeah,
her.
then it's right because she
Oh,
took
right.
the
You
15 from Jin,
you
and then
killed
she
the
took
other thing. Yeah.
and she took the
Yeah.
the cold damage from flying through. That makes sense. Yeah, I was like, I don't think anyone else hit her.
Oh,
But
that's what it was. Cold
that's what it
damage.
was, yep.
Yeah.
And I accidentally deleted her somehow in the process. Ooh. 1 second. Well, that was easy to remove. Hold on. All right, and it was 15 plus your cold damage, which I think was 7. Let me go back. 9. There you go. Perfect. So you did a total of 24. And then, did your Genie's Wrath trigger on that one, or you used it on the
Is it on the
creature?
tentacles?
You got it. Cool. Anything else, good sir?
That'll be it for.
You got it. Rolly. We'll bring ourselves to you.
Let's see if this works.
Mind spike.
Oh yeah.
Have me roll an intelligence saving throw.
Sorry, 1 second. It's intelligence. Yeah, an intel, right?
Intelligence.
All right, does have
21.
advantage. It has magic resistance, so it's going to roll that with advantage. It passes with a 28.
Okay. I'd use my reaction to cutting words that. Got one left.
So you're using your last cutting words? With the
Yeah, I'll use the
D10?
last one on that.
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
See if I can
And
get
it
away
has
with it.
to. 5, 23?
Fail, right?
Yeah.
Or wait.
No, it passes at 23. I don't know what's your DC.
Oh, 21. Yeah, so it passes. So it just takes half damage, I think.
All right, you got it. The damage is going to be. Did you roll damage? I didn't see the damage. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Thank you.
So 10 damage.
You got it. Takes 10. She's just like, parlor tricks. How little of you.
All right. Bonus action, I will hide again. I'll use disengage or use nimble escape.
All right, you use
Duck
nimble
behind
escape.
the
Go ahead
big
and give me
scary dude
those.
and just make myself
You just
dis-a-fucking-peer.
vanish. Boom, gone. So you're done. Roland's gone. You don't even know where he is. You just hear his voice whimper out, and you look behind you. Poof.
After that didn't work, I needed to really get. That's it.
For my action, I'm just gonna use some lay on hands. Let's see. Probably do. Oh. Let's see how many do I think 60. 5 times your paladin level. So I'll do 40 points.
Okay. And that's into yourself?
Yeah.
You got it. Did you need me to heal you for you? Did you want me to apply it? Or you did it? I didn't see it. I don't think it applied.
It's not applied. It's not
Gotcha.
applying.
So 101. You should be at 101, correct?
Yep. And then that's I think all I'm gonna do. That's an action, so yep, that's it.
You got it. All right. So, with that, we come back around.
It is your turn.
She mocks at all of you.
Can she
You
see
think
us?
this is? She actually. Good question. She has true sight 120, so that would be a yes because the furthest person is 70 feet. And she scoffs out. I will allow you all a chance to barter with me. I can ascend one other way, assuming you are all willing to pay the sacrifice. It does not have to be life nor death to be paid in full.
The only person that's getting sacrificed is you.
All right.
I'd use minor illusion to like make my voice like boom through the hallway. I'd be like,
This is your only chance. We're gonna give you this chance to give up and give us what we need, and then we'll both leave. Otherwise, you die.
So a magical item.
Are any of you guys immune to being charmed, other than Cyril?
Yes.
I have advantage against it.
And Jin?
I also can cast counter charm
Counter
if she
spell.
tries it. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I can counter it too with a counter charm if she does it.
That's during your
It'll
turn,
give them
though.
advantage. Yeah, they could give my allies advantage.
Gotcha. Okay. So, she is going to, because she really hates Rolly, cast Charm Person on you. Let's say you're not. Oh, no, you have to be 60 feet or closer. So she's going to suck up the cold, fly in.
You do have
Okay.
bonus to your save because you're next to me.
Yeah, +5. Yeah,
+5, yep, to your save against that.
that's good.
Go ahead and give me the damage, Jin.
2d6 cold.
I need you to give me a saving throw, good so Roly. Wisdom.
Oh, can I try and counterspell? I do have my
Yeah,
reaction
counterspell is an
still.
action.
No, it's a reaction.
It's a reaction.
Oh, but you can cast it as an action to keep it in place. Is that how that works?
No,
Because
that's how
what I saw
Dispel
it as.
Magic works. No, it's a
Dispel
reaction. It's
Magic,
always a
okay.
reaction.
Oh, sorry, counter. I thought you meant.
Are you thinking of
I
counter
was so
charm?
confused. Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
what you
Yeah,
just
it's
showed
counter
me. I
charm.
apologize.
Yeah, it's different.
Sorry. Yes, you may choose to. It is a roll.
Okay, 5th level counterspell. It fizzles.
Oh, you're doing it at 5th level. You're matching their
I
level.
will cast
Gotcha.
it at 5th level.
Okay, that is fine.
That's not gonna work.
She just scoffs. She flies back out. Jen, she's fucked right up. She's trying to figure it out. Should have made it harder.
Assume that hits.
Yeah, it's first one comes in. Take an additional 4. Ooh, the second one misses. And the third one hits a pile of books on the table nearby.
Distance.
This is all you want, is a mockery from one little thing. The rest of you all stand there in vain. Anything else, Jen?
That's all I can do.
You got it. Alrighty. Such. Rolly.
All right. I'm going to use my action. I'm going to use the activate an item action. I'm going to hold that action, actually. If she moves any closer, I'm going to activate my Reveler's Concertina to try and affect her with the Auto's Irresistible Dance spell. She might be immune to it, but that's what I'm going to try. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do Dissonant Whispers. Fuck that.
Okay, what does that say?
DC 21 Wisdom.
Beats it.
Okay. Doesn't do anything. I'll use my bonus action to hide. It's my first level, so.
Can you cutting words it or no?
No, I'm out of bark. Used them all.
Alright.
So stealth.
Oops. Alright.
Good.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
It will be your turn
Sudan,
next.
you cannot see her.
I think I'm just gonna hold an attack action if I see her get within range of me. And knowing that my allies can see through that hunger of Hadar, just hope that they can hit her, and I can just kind of provide a tanky front line if she comes on through. That's my goal at this point.
Got it. You got it? Okay. Simple enough.
You could also add the caveat, like if the hunger drops, you could move in towards her. But
Good point.
you know,
But that's it. Otherwise, you're going to hold your action.
Mm-hmm.
It is your turn.
Check something on her sheet. Huh. Okay. You see her call out, "My babies."
oh, they would take half damage from my Dissonant Whispers, sorry.
Oh, they take half.
So 5.
You got it. All right. She's like, "My babies, my kin. Do you not feel like it is justified that you are gone? Yeah, she's gonna do that anyways. No, she ain't gonna do that. You guys have fucking put me in a corner. I hate this so much. You know what? She's going to
we gave
point
her
at
the option to
Jin,
surrender.
and
Like, she could just like
surrender to her
give
death.
up and live.
She can't live. She's a death pack angel. She looks at Jin and goes, "You, Genie, how would you like to do me a favor?" As she has to fucking fly closer. I think that's close enough. Give me some damage for her flying in. And then give me a save. Jin.
What kind of?
Wisdom save, please.
You within 10 feet?
No, he's 15 feet away.
No.
That's still really good.
He don't need it.
You pass. She's like, curse you all. She does take the 2 points of damage. She gonna fly this way. Jin, out of sight. What do you do?
Well, not for me.
You fire.
She,
So what?
which way did she go? I was talking to Rolly though.
Oh yeah, she went down basically. Broly would point out which way when she went behind the corner if you couldn't see her. So you might have to like angle yourself like over there.
Still can't see her.
Yeah.
This excessive hiding.
She's like here, right?
Yes.
Okay. I can't. Me person as a player can't see her, but Rolly should be able to see her.
Yeah, Rolly can see her.
That works.
There you go. Jin
I
does
can see a
math.
point, right?
He
Yeah,
squeezes
okay.
a little and he fires a fireball.
He's like, she's gotta be somewhere in there.
She's in that general.
You hear she
Fail.
fails and takes the full 35. Very nice, very nice. Full 35. Genie's wrath.
Woof.
Pumping another 4 in there. Oomph. Very nice, very nice.
I want to see Bardic on one of those someday.
Anything else, good sir? Is that it for you, Jin?
Yep, that's it for me.
Rolly, you can still see.
Let's try this one more time.
I told you, you had one last chance.
Intelligence save.
You got it. You got it. For that's one to be. Each 24.
That'll do it.
She still resists it. She's like,
She'll take half.
all right, give me that.
13.
13. With that, you hear a cry out.
Not 13. What's half 26?
Yeah, that's 13. You're right.
Okay.
What do you think it was? Out of curiosity.
For some reason, like the 6 didn't make sense. I thought it was 28.
Gotcha. You good? Anything else, good sir?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide again.
You got it.
Because even though she can see through the walls, they can still try and make myself small.
All right.
Not very successfully, but we tried.
Not too shabby. I mean,
Oh, can I
still pretty
affiliate
good.
the small to that damage?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Oh,
4.
does it have to hit or does it just be damage when you
It just
damage?
has to do
with an
damage.
attack or
Yeah.
spell? Yeah, then you can add it.
Okay. So another 4. And I'm hiding. That's it.
You got it.
I'll go
So
up
sorry,
there.
you said it was 4 damage?
Yeah, 4 extra damage. So I took 20. There's 13 plus 4. So
You got it. Done. All right. So you're done.
You are next.
Jen, your hard R lasts as long as you concentrate on it, or is it a time thing?
it's like a minute, I think.
Gotcha. So it would still be in effect, but you're holding it, right? You're not dropping it at all, right, Jen? Or would you have dropped it when you casted anything else in this time? I don't know how. I always forget how hard that works.
No, as long as he's not concentrating on anything else, he should be good.
Makes
I'm
sense.
scrolling up trying to find where he posted it.
No, he's good. There's no. Yeah, it's a concentration, but he hasn't done any other concentrations, or I would have canceled it already. So you're done. Do you go into the oblivion?
No.
It lasts 1 minute. So 10 rounds.
Gotcha. Stuck. You guys put him in a corner. Can't do nothing.
I have to see the target. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna like hold the door and just wait till continue holding my action.
All right. You got it. Hold the door.
It's your turn.
As you do, you, Jin, see her pissed. She flies in. Give me another 2d6. And she dashes this way straight to Jin. We'll put her at 15 feet. No, not
So-
15. It should be lower for you. 10 feet. And you can go ham. Go ahead. She has flyby, so you guys can't get an attack.
Do I still get my action that was held though?
Oh,
Yeah, held action would pop as soon as she moved within range.
your held action would pop. You still get a follow-up opportunity afterwards.
Yeah, because she'll fly by. Yeah. Or is flyby you have to attack first and then you get no opportunity attacks? Or is it just when you use the attack action you just don't incur them? I don't remember.
Well, when you use the... Sorry, what do you mean?
For flyby.
Like, sorry, well, how are you breaking it up? I apologize.
Let's see.
Like, you were trying to describe how flyby works? Or
Yeah, I was trying to
I was
see
just
how it works.
Oh, so it just doesn't
okay.
get...
Yeah, no, it's worded when it
Yeah,
goes
no,
out of an enemy's
yeah,
reach.
when
Okay,
it
so
leaves their
you're
reach.
good.
Yeah, so not
Yeah,
coming in.
yeah, you're
Yes,
good.
sorry. Now I understand. And now I follow
So like
you.
polar master would work. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming 16 misses.
A 16 would miss.
All right.
So you swing your attack, you get no follow up. She's mad. She goes into Jin. I think he said TR as in BRB. I'm not quite sure what he meant by that, but I think that's what he meant. It
Accident.
doesn't matter. Oh, got it. I wasn't sure. It is going to swing. It misses.
Oof.
Hey.
Going to swing again. And it hits. The first one is too high, and the second one straight on point. She's like heavily breathing because she's probably just below 50%. And she's just like,
I have necrotic
oh,
trust
feel the
resistance.
power.
Oh yes.
Ah, nice. The necrotic half is the bigger
The
portion.
ASMR or the genie is it?
And I believe it
ASMR.
already picked
It's
up
my ASMR features.
because
Yeah, ASMR gets it.
it already picked up because you would have taken way more from your... You were at 113, you're at 96 right now from the 27. So it had to have already halved it.
I think it did.
Yeah. Very nice, and that's the bigger chunk too. Nice. All right. Well, you have 19 points of damage. She is unhappy. She's going to fly this way just to be out of immediate reach, and
You get attacked.
stay there.
Oh no, because of flyby.
Yeah, flyby. Yeah,
Dumb.
that's the only reason.
Hit.
A 16 misses.
There we go.
Very nice. Very nice.
There we go.
Hit.
19.
19 does hit.
Yes. He missed the first one. He's like, no.
Coming with the second. She's like, ugh. Unfortunately, you can't push her any further. Anything else?
Yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna hex her and jar. Say
What
strength?
stat? I don't know.
Maybe it's
I'd
a
say
grapple.
maybe like intelligence is good because I have second glance. That's intelligence.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do intelligence.
All right. So that would make it flat for her, correct?
They'll make it a flat, yeah. Might actually work then. We could also do dex if you want to just fireball this shit out of her.
Well, which do you choose, Jin?
Let's do intelligence. Fuck it.
Well, it's checks, not saves.
Oh, is it checks?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Then
for
yeah,
hex,
strength. It's
yeah.
just strength. Yeah. Oh,
Strength,
hex.
okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Strength.
like curse. Okay.
Oh, okay. So then strength. Okay. Well,
That's probably the best one.
All right. You got it. Anything else, good sir?
That'll be it.
Rolling.
Third time's the charm. Let's see if this works.
Got it.
I told you to get on the ground.
Intelligence save.
You got it. You guys chose strength, right, for your hex?
That's strength.
No, that's nothing to do with it. It's a check.
Okay.
This is a
Got
save.
it.
So,
Just wanted to follow up.
but intelligence.
Nat 20.
Oof. Okay.
Damn.
She'll take half.
She looks at Rolly, pissed.
Okay, 13. I'll take
Not bad.
13.
Consistent. As she begins to bleed from her nose, this gold, almost like lava
Oh, I'll add fear of the small.
mucus.
Another 4.
As you then see just a little
blood
spittle
vessel.
drip to the floor. So you're done?
Sweet.
Is it Sirdon's turn?
They'll hide.
Your turn.
Give me at disadvantage because you're point blank in front of her. Not impossible, but you're
I would try and jump behind. I can't move my token, but I would try and move behind Sirdon and then hide.
Oh, got it. That's fine. But since she's flying there, she could still see you doing the
that's fine.
action. But you can still hide. It's still very possible.
I'm gonna run up to her.
No.
Totally makes sense. As you go to hide behind Sirdon ditches you. Removing the cover, you go crouch behind.
Hey, I was hiding there.
And I'm going to just go all
Stare at her
in.
because she's 10 feet up.
Oh, right.
Pole arm.
Gonna be very upset. And
Check your
let's see,
shield.
do I have?
Improvised weapon.
You have a pole arm?
I don't have a pole arm.
A halberd
Crossbow.
pops out of your pocket. You got hammer space.
I've got javelins.
I'd toss some javelin.
That counts. That's a melee, right? Or range.
They're ranged. Oof.
Yeah,
It's the
toss one.
ceiling.
We'll try
She doesn't
another
even
one.
move. She just stares at you with like distaste.
Nope.
Both of them.
2
All right.
Defeated.
I am struggling. I have the big sad.
You need my wings of flying. Borrow them for a minute.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
Because I can't do anything to things that
She
are far
flies
away.
over you, comes down to your little friend here. And
Very sad about that.
a nat 20.
What
Do
the
you
fuck?
have anything that can stop that, Rolly? Or anyone else on the
I
team
don't
that
think
has
so.
anything? Oh, technically, I think
Does
it's only
anybody
Eric
else
that
have
has
something
that.
they can do?
I think it's Eric.
Silvery barbs. That's
But
about it.
you have that or no?
I don't have that.
That's
No,
Eric.
I don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
that. I
So
don't think
crit
Eric
comes
has
into
that.
you. You see it flash before your eyes as you take 50 points of
Ooh,
mixed
damn.
slash and necrotic damage as it hurts
Rolly's
Rolly.
not looking good.
As she leans over.
He's not dead. Rolly not looking good.
Your mockery shall be the end of you. And she swings one more time for a 28. And slashes right through the hat of Rolly, knocking him unconscious. Not
I
dead.
am
Give him
unconscious. I'm at
Yeah.
0.
to Eric when you need him.
As Rolly just, I don't know, how do you go unconscious, Rolly? Like, was there like any kind of like audible cue for you where you just take it as a blunt force trauma?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any chance to react. So, yeah,
Just,
I just get hit.
falls to the floor. She hovers there. Let's see. Let's see if she has anything here she wishes to try. No, not at this time. Other than one of you are down. What will happen to the other two? Do you submit to my demands? She calls out to Sirdon and Jin.
I just laugh at her.
She will hover
First time
over
we get
Rolly's
down.
space. Jin, balls in your court. Put your head around the corner. You come up and you hug Sirdon. What do we do?
I need to do the hex damage again, or just be the 3.
It
I
does
think
it
it's
every
on
time you deal
every hit.
damage.
Yeah, every time you deal damage.
Every hit.
Is that 1d?
The D6, I think.
That hits. She's like, "Blah!" And she takes 11 points of damage because you did 30 initially from the axe. You fire another one. And she gets hit again, square in the chest. She takes 9 with another. Roll your hex again. Ooh, with a 6 and that. And she takes the final hit. She has like this weird look on her face as if pain has finally first come over her. The first wash of disbelief. She is in awe. As the scythe falls from her hand, hits the ground right next to Rolly's ear. And she too begins to falter. What looks to be collapsing on top of that of Rolly's body, but instead fades off into this weird glistening dust.
That's all
This
I could do.
odd, for the first time, orb that you noticed was not just that of a physical element, but that of an ornament that within her mind, or placed in her head, is the only thing left of her visage as it lands on Rolly's unconscious chest. And glows with a shimmer. Sirdon and Jin, you watch as you see her dissipate, and the entire area around you slowly begin to darken.
Shit.
You hear like a odd kind of cough across the room, you see the familiar portal reemerge, awakened with a way out.
As soon as we're out of initiative, I would run up to Rolly and pump some lay on hands on him.
Aim. I got the same spell.
And yeah, pump the man.
Only
How
hands,
much
my
do you
bad.
pump him with?
5.
Clear. You give him 5 measly hit points. Boop. You wake up to this weird heavy weight on your chest.
Holy shit! Oh god!
Not bad. It's better than disintegration. So, Jin, you pump in 12 more.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. I have an item that stops that.
Now.
Yeah. She just wasn't casting the spells on me.
I know. Rolly, you now are at 17 HP. There's a little orb in your lap as you sit up.
I'm gonna chug a greater healing potion.
You chug a greater healing potion. Go ahead and roll that bad boy out.
Okay, so how much more do I get? 12 from that. Okay. Yeah. Another 13.
Not bad, not bad. That brings you to a 40 if I'm not mistaken.
30.
Yeah, 30, sorry. All right. You feel a little
I need a
better?
nap.
You guys all see there's a way out. You are in this tomb, yet you do hear something in the room behind you. Delatching. Ding, 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 boop. Ding, 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 ding. As if something is coming undone further within the room in which you guys stand. You imagine it to be none other than the tomb behind you all.
I mean, the one room's full of lava. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Do you guys immediately depart? Or linger?
Can we like as we're running snag shit that's from over here that we were so afraid to touch earlier?
From where specifically? I apologize.
From the center.
Wasn't
of
there
the
like a
room.
big pile of junk in the
Absolutely,
middle
there's
of the
like
room?
a table of notes and books and all kinds of different shit for you guys to come across.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would
all of you
try
guys
to
give me
just-
sleight of hands as you guys just try to swipe up as much as you possibly can as you run by in a hurry.
Light.
You guys are very, very, very particular about what you grab. Except Sirdon. Sirdon just fucking scoops everything up. Jin's over here like, that's super not important because it has a lot of writing on it. He looks like Jin is just like super, super lazy, but you pick up a couple things. Rolly, you just toss shit into your satchel as you run by. And Sirdon, you kind of assess like just what's in front of you. And you immediately grab the last books that were touched by the death kisses. There was 2 of them. And you grab what looks to be what would have been assumed to your understanding in front of where the Deathpack Angel was sitting, which is about 4 other journals and some other miscellaneous objects, which we'll get into a bit later. As you quickly shovel them onto your person's bags, you guys then hear like a rumble.
Guys, I think this place is collapsing.
Begins to rise from where you all previously saw that beautiful lava room.
Fucking.
As you see the lava like slowly catching up to you. I'll just move it really fast. As you guys see just the lights from behind you brighten and then fade. Now the question is where you all go. One of you amongst the party may roll a D100.
Ooh. Who's it gonna be? I can do it.
I'll say, you want to do
go
it?
for it. Yeah, go for it.
I got it pulled up already. Let's go. Oh, 92.
Very nice. Not bad. But that 92, things go dark. So dark that you guys feel a bit confused at first. Everything is misplaced, not where it belongs, until you end up somewhere oddly familiar. So familiar, in fact, that the last time you came here, it was to spy on another individual, and you guys chose to, well, be wise about your decisions. The lone dock, yet again, seems to be coming into vision as you guys speed forward. And then you see what looks to be two thuggish looking individuals sitting inside a room, talking. And then they see a bright light coming from where it is they sit as Roy, Jin, and Sirdon tumble into that of a home of two individuals not expecting company. What? Lloyd, who are these? Where'd they come from? I don't know, Ben.
Hey,
There's a light.
Emily.
Hey, that's that little goblin singer
Welcome to my
fella.
show. You're
Yeah.
welcome. It's a magic show.
Yeah.
This is just a promo we're doing. Come to the
You
show.
are-
Free tickets.
What's a promo? I don't know,
It's a
Ben.
promotion.
I don't know what a
It's all mirrors and
promotion
shit.
is. I don't even know what you're doing. We're just playing some dice and you just roll on through like Jumanji.
What's a Jumanji,
Yeah,
Precious?
what's that?
Yeah, ain't none of y'all play these dice games. There's one called Jumanji. Folds open, brings all kind of magical critters. Some wizard created it back in the day. We don't play it no more. We lost Fred to it. And Bill. And Craig. And Joseph. It's a lot of sense. Anyways, y'all come from Jumanji. Did you see any of them
Yeah,
there?
board game
Did you
shit.
bring one of them back? All three, four
No,
of
I
them.
didn't see him there.
He looks back at Larry. Larry looks back at Ben. They shrug. All right. Well, there's the door. They point at it.
Thanks.
I'd leave.
Following them out, Sirdon would just go, man, I've seen some weird shit in the Feywild, but that shit back there was probably some of the weirdest I've ever seen.
They're like mumbling to each other as you guys are stepping out. As you step out, you realize that you are at the back end of the lone docks, where your old friend, Jeremy, was it Jeremy? What was that guy's name? The money dude. I don't remember, but you guys let him die. Or you guys watched him die by the Fury of the
Oh,
Swamp.
the guy in the base?
Yeah. What was
What's
his
his
name?
name?
I can't remember. Shoot. I don't have it in here because I cleaned up all my...
It was like a common name.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys, that
Jimmy.
dude... Yeah, Jimmy.
Was it
Jimmy.
Jimmy?
There you go. Yes, it was Jimmy. That's where... Yeah, so this is where you guys first found Jimmy becoming a shady man. But you guys haven't been here for a while otherwise. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, looks like we're back in the hollow at least.
God.
I think we should fucking go back to base.
You see a door open
I
and
agree
he
with
sticks his head
that.
out. He's like,
Actually, I need
Hey!
a nap.
wait, you ain't my food bobbins. I was expecting a delivery. He turns around, scratches his ass, and goes back in and closes the door. Damn, kids. You hear him muddle on the other side. And you guys just circumvent back to your grounds? Or do you guys have any intentions between here and there?
Oh, I have an item.
Nice warm bed.
I have an item I have to use right now. Forgot about
Oh.
this. Where is it? There it is. I'm gonna clean all the blood and gore and everything off of us with the magic napkin that never gets dirty.
You got it. You pull out the Everclean napkin and you start cleaning yourself quickly, and man, does it really look great. If only just a little bit of cologne or something to add a little smell to him, he'd be spotless and perfect, ready to perform.
I
He
have
passes it
insect
along to
repellent. Does
those
that
nearby.
count?
There you go.
Smells
You
kinda
spray
good.
some insect repellent, and you're just like, Sir Don doesn't find it as favorable, but you, Rolly, are totally enjoying it.
Feels good being back in the hollow.
As you guys take in the breath air, you hear something off in the distance, not nearby. But what you hear, Rolly, is something you haven't heard in a long, long time. The circus is back in town. Based off the noise, they're in the inner districts. They always come on
The
the outer
last
districts.
time the circus was in town, the last city we went to anyway, that the circus was in town, burned the fuck to the ground. Remember that?
Do you
But you
remember
hear
that?
the noise anyway. Their calling card of entertainment. Though it burned to the ground, you never saw death. In fact, you didn't see the coin keeper himself go down. However,
That's true. It was already happened by the time we were there.
you do wonder what this might mean for business, as this usually is an opportunity for good coin and chaos after all. The circus does bring a good crowd.
Brings a lot of pirates too.
Brings a lot of problems. Opportunity comes with its own issues.
Also gotta worry about the lizardmen crashing the party.
Are you guys heading back to your domain?
Yeah, where do you want to go,
The
guys?
Kinker or Route Court?
What's safer?
think the
Route Court is
Canker
by
is-
the
the Canker-
Kinker is 100%.
I guess the Canker is where Broly's like home is, base is,
Yeah,
and it's where
that's
like
the
Pep is.
bar.
But our
That's like where all your
Route
actual
Court has like
beds
all
are.
our dudes, like all our like defenses and
The Route
everything.
Court's
So
your barracks, I guess. is
I
how
guess
you
the
break it
Route
down.
Court's safer. Yeah.
I would say the Kinker's safer, and the only reason is
Okay.
because you're not by the wall of
There's also
the
a bunch of
actual
shadow men
city.
there, so
Yeah. The Route Court is definitely more
and
like,
the goblin.
that's for
It's like
sure.
where all the
hit them.
goblins
The
live.
Kinker's
Yeah.
is like a full home community kind of thing. The Route
Yeah, if
Court is
somebody
more of
attacked
like a
Broly there,
legit
it would be a fucking riot. Like,
Yeah,
no, like,
I would
it
definitely
doesn't
say the
happen.
Kinker's a safer location. So if you guys head
Yeah,
over to the
so
Kinker,
we'll head there. Broly will take you guys through like the shortcut.
you guys circumnavigate down the alleyways and the corridors, and you arrive back home. The grand loveliness of the Kinker. Though your allies are present, Eric and Avi handle other business that seems to be pertinent to them. You see that inside the bar there are actually only 2 pirates currently present. And of course, good old Pep. He's like, "Hey guys, it's been he's like counting his fingers. It's been a handful of days. Rolly?
I almost got you a sick catering gig.
Oh man,
It
you almost
fell
got me
through.
work. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
just filled to
trying.
the brim. I appreciate you thinking of me, though. That's always great. Yeah, I mean, business is always welcomed. Doesn't I complain all the time just because I need to hire more employees. Those goblins they just don't work for the price. He starts mumbling to himself. Anyways. A drink, gin, Sirdana. I got a new special. My cousin sent it over, and he said that this is the newest batch of the kobolds. Yeah, it's a bit more sour than usual, in my opinion, but it's a good crowd pleaser.
Insight check.
Give me an inside check.
What's he selling?
Oh man,
no.
that sounds like
no.
the Feywild's
Delicious.
dream. You are so excited. Yeah, how's your?
I'm gonna ask for a glass or whatever.
You blow past the rest
Pint.
of them as you run up for the opportunity. Real quick, let me find your token. Maybe you're on the second floor.
Have I
Are
heard
you
of
not on this map?
kobold drink before? Like, what kind of
This
drinks do
is
kobolds like?
so he. Kobold drinks itself. They like things that are They literally let like fruit turn into alcohol by letting it sour for long enough periods, and then they mix
Okay,
it
like
with
a
anything else
Frambros.
with a flavor. Yeah, kind of like a sugar ale of sorts.
Yeah.
And
What kind of
they
fruit is this made out of? I guess I
you
would
don't
ask
know
him.
yet. Yeah, you would ask that.
Yeah, what kind of fruit is it?
Well, let me. He's like going through his notes. I can tell you it's called the Sour Wower. And a note here says, well, it looks like it's a name. He shows it to you guys. It says, it starts with a C, O, and then there's a lot of scratching out. Like it scratched out the name in general and attempted to scratch it all out, but failed in the beginning. And then after, next to it, it says M backwards E, and then like a 70-degree K, you think? Spelling out, assumably, the term meek.
You know, you know what? I'll drink this, but if it's bad, you need to lick this bar of soap.
Oh, I mean, the bar of soap will definitely clean what goes down your throat. He puts his hand
you
out for
are
the
going to
soap.
lick it.
Yeah, he takes it
Not
from me.
me.
He's already ready. This is like a chaser for him.
Oh, okay, let's do it.
He holds the bar of soap and he pours enough and he looks at Jin and he gestures toward Jin if he's interested.
Pass.
He shrugs. He pours it into his cup, giving himself a double. And he's like, well, bottom ups. And he does a quick cheers to the two of them and he chugs it. And you see him just instantly, just airhead sour face, pucker peach. He turns to like this weird pale color. And he's like, he puts the soap by his lips and starts rubbing it like it's a chopstick until his mouth puckers up open enough for him to take a little nibble. Yep, this is helping. I need both of you guys to give me Constitution saving throws. Seardon, you do have it at it. Well, both of you would have it at advantage.
Plus
Due to your
advantage,
natures.
and we get plus 5.
And you get +5, yeah.
You both do, don't you? Yeah, you do.
No, it doesn't apply to Seardon, I don't think. Or does it
Yeah, it
passively
does.
apply to you,
Yeah.
Seardon? Your buff?
Gives it to you and your allies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Nat 20, Seardon, this is great. You drink it and you're like, oh yeah, that's just like home. Those little festive
Take that.
kobolds know what they're doing.
24.
Rolly. It's good. It is really good. You're like surprisingly impressed, but it does have like a bit of nostril burn where you kind of breathe in the rest of the fumes after you've taken the drink, and it's like sizzling there where you like want to cough, but you don't need to. For Seardon, it's like home. This is just giving you all kinds of memories of whimsical wildness. Outside of the
I like how you rolled
absence,
the
like
1
immediate effect.
on his like, do I drink this? And then the
Yeah.
20 on the thing about like actually tasting it. It's amazing.
You know, sometimes you're just a connoisseur. As such, you see Pep as he's just like, oh man, that was way too much for me. He's like breathing it out to get the rest of the flavor off of his tongue. Jin, by the way, he like is tapping around the bar looking for something on the other side and pulls out a thin letter. This was left to you by one of the Shadow Men.
Open it up.
I'd open it up and read it out loud.
You open it up, and immediately a dark, cold visage emits from it, surrounding you and your allies. And you hear, hello, Jin. I have a message for you. I was grand enough to meet someone known as Ozzy. And Ozzy made it a point to talk about your master. And then it seemed that your master was a master of his own. And then I remembered that he was my discipline. You see, he was not very disciplined for being a discipline, Jin. And he owes a debt. And this is a shadow debt I intend to collect. You can pay his dues, or you can come serve till they're paid. I assume it is you holding this as it is your ring allowing this message to be transmitted. I see. You're in the hollow. Don't be rude, you can say hi. You now realize at this time this is a live message and they seem to have some kind of visual scry during this conversation.
And dues does he owe?
Ooh, he
Say it
doesn't
again.
see me.
Ooh,
Dues does he
Rolly,
owe?
you're invisible. You can give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Sirdon, you can give me a perception check. The SOS has protected Rolly yet again. Jin and Sirdon, you look around as this is a
Secret
completely audible message as you guys scan the rooms. Rolly, you think to yourself briefly as you hear the words shadow debt. That's never a good sign. That usually means somebody is being watched from the shadows, and they don't mean from behind an alleyway, but literally from the shadows. You look at the building and you notice that there's many shadows casted in this bar. As long as there is light casting opportunities, Jin will always be seen. At least that's to your understanding. You don't actually know the finesse to it, but they're said if there's a shadow debt, then you should lose your own shadow to run from it.
I would message that to Jin.
Jin, you quickly pick up some general information from early about how this is a SOS red flag. But do you respond to this individual?
I messaged back to Rolly about hearing.
What do you message to?
Works. Can I message to him without entity hearing?
Yeah, it's telepathic link.
Yes.
Should I be responding to this, or should I ignore it?
It's dangerous, whatever it is. Stay out of the shadows.
Jin, do you intend to make me wait? I have been
Respond what it
searching
you
so
want,
long.
or is do you
How well do you know your master's failing habits?
haven't spoken to my master in a long time. No idea what he's got himself into.
Well, you speak as if he is still one, a master, which means his burden is now yours. Seeing you not free means you could either take me to him and let him pay the debt in full, pay for his debt in full, or pay for what you can't afford in servitude until it's done in full.
I'd rather take you to him if I can find him.
Did he not show you how to track that of a bind?
Not.
No discipline, I tell you. No discipline at all. Why do I hear more breathing than I see amongst you? Jin, what secrets do you keep from me?
Like just the barkeep.
Oh, that fool. He let me walk right in. Didn't even have to ask for an invitation.
I would start breathing like very quietly.
Give me a stealth check. At advantage,
Yeah.
because he doesn't know you're there.
So
Sirdon, you're also free to respond. You can hear all of this, if you wish to.
I'll take it.
All right. Oh, Jin, don't be shy. You can always close this, and you'll still hear me. You've already accepted my invitation, after all.
Would close it for now.
You hear like a slowly faded.
The hell was that about?
I was like, I had no idea that that was a shadow debt, dude. It was just a piece of paper when he was handed to me.
Did you give
I
us
thought he was a
Shadow
patron.
Man junk mail now? Great.
I really I don't know these rules, man. Like, I've never had to deal with this kind of populace. It's always just been goblins and drunk pirates.
It sounds like it's time you learn, huh?
You're never gonna be serving Faye in here. You gotta get with the times.
What if you guys hire someone to sniff the mail? Don't they get animals to do that kind of stuff?
Or you could do it. Cut
This
down on
nose, man.
costs.
This nose isn't what it used to be. I burn bacon.
We do have the mages. We could make them cast detect magic on anything
There
that
you
comes
go.
through the mail.
See, offload my responsibility. Make the parcels go to like the route court or something, so I don't have to be blamed for your guys' ill will. I'm just a bartender.
I mean, but people kind of know this is our spot, so you get a lot of business from us coming here. If someone drops off a
Yeah,
package, it's up to you to at least give it to the guys at the route court.
I have considered charging for the PO services I've been offering.
Yeah, you can.
You can charge money. I don't give a fuck. But if someone comes, like, send it to our other address. Bill us.
So you're essentially saying that if I do what the Bright Bank does, they do this thing called forwarding, where I go and take them the bill I have for the property I own, and they forward it to somewhere that is supposed to receive it, but it's never where I take it. And I offer to take it there, but they said they'll forward it. Is that kind of what you're going with here?
Yeah, like shell companies and shit. You know what I mean? You know.
Oh yeah, those are definitely like all at the bottom of the ocean now.
Ah, yeah. The cuckling.
I'll just forward it to the route court. When pirates come in, I'll give it to our guys, take it back to their. I don't know. I'm sure they got something there. They could stick it like on a counter there. Haven't been to the route court in a while. He's like in wonderment. Yeah.
I'd give him the description of the, head guy that Eric employs, and be like, give it to that guy, and he'll delegate who
That
to
guy.
give it to.
Oh, delegating. Yeah, yeah. Can I get like some of that delegating power to like tell him to mop
You
the
need
floor
like a
when they
whole
come
lesson
in?
on business, Pep. I feel like you don't know anything.
Well, this is like a sole proprietorship, so I've never had to like hire
There's
anyone.
this.
You know?
I know this kobold. He's kind of like a surgeon general. You might learn something from him.
Oh yeah, my cousin says that like the
Yeah.
kobolds over there run a hell of a business, and like he said that he was technically brought in as like the manager, and it was a sweet gig because he doesn't manage anything. Like
Maybe
these
that's what
like
you need,
lizard
a
dudes just do
manager.
everything for him. Oh, maybe I should see if one of those little lizard guys want to be a manager over here. What's that Surgeon General dude's name? Maybe he's
Or
like
we could
looking
have
for a new
trials to
scenery,
see who's the best.
like an
These two
interview.
pirates, we could even sign them up. We could have everybody. We'd be like a big competition.
You hear see one of the pirates. 99 99
Bottles.
cups, I think,
Maybe they
lasting in the
swatch,
bar.
but we could charge tickets for it at least.
Sign me up. And one of the belligerent drinkers
Then
are
again, a
like
big battle
excited.
royale to get the best, like 10 fighters. Might be worth it.
Oh, like a bodyguard. Yeah, I mean, a bodyguard can definitely be a good manager.
I
I
mean,
think.
you would be a bouncer, right? If people are
Right.
dropping off dangerous mail, might want one.
Yeah, I think I definitely need to not be alone in this anymore. Thanks for the advice. I'll do a flyer or something and let my cousin know if he has any ideas for employment. They've been doing pretty good over there. Any other tips? He looks at the three of you.
I mean, with the circus coming in, I would start advertising down there.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Goral asked for you.
Who?
Who?
I believe Goral is the name of the circus guy, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Randall, do you remember by chance? If you can hear me, if you're not there, muted. Shit. I think it's Goral Lace. That's the guy who runs the circus, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. We've met him before.
You know
I
who
don't
he is.
think
He's the guy.
Sirdon
I don't know.
would be.
Sirdon hasn't.
Have I met
I know
him?
for sure the last guy. Yeah, you have met him. He's like a
He's
a
like the
coin guy.
big top guy. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember him.
He's him. I think
I
it's
just remember
Goral
his
Lace is
name.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
What's his
pretty
name?
sure it's somewhere around there. I
Gorlash?
think it's Goral Lace.
Gorlash? It'd be Gorlash.
Maybe, I don't know.
Lush.
We'll placeholder for now. I'm pretty sure the last name's Lace, but we'll verify
All right.
that. I have to pull up a note. But anyways,
Oh,
you know
yeah,
who he is
well.
for sure.
Yeah, I met him once. What does he want?
Performance, I think. He said that he was looking for talent. You know, that's kind of what circuses do.
Yeah,
He said
they're
that he
probably
also
asking
was
for the best.
interested in creatures. Like, I don't know if they were for sacrificial purposes or like they used to use the elephants until the Loxodons shut that down. I'm not 100% certain on what he wanted them for, but he said he was looking for creatures in mass.
Well, it's all fucked in the spiders.
That'd be cool. I mean, acrobatic, ringist, flame swallowing spiders. I'd go to that, sure.
Well, we'll see how much he's offering first. What kind of show he wants.
Right.
Where did he say to meet him?
About that. Well, he said that you guys should actually go to. One second, I'm pulling it up. Nope, wrong map. He was saying that it's like in the Twilight Port because they got like this ocean view on the dock, and to not go through town because he saw a lot of flyers for you.
Flyers for me.
Yeah,
What
I
kind of
think
flyers?
that they're like bounty hunting you in the walls.
Well,
Like,
how much is the bounty?
I didn't ask.
Aw.
Can we claim our own bounty?
Yeah, just kill whoever's offering it.
I once heard this guy who had the twin, prove he was a twin and take himself in, and then we never saw the twin again.
We could grow clones and turn them in.
Rolly's not wrong.
Siudon, during your business here, was there anything specific in which you might have wanted to focus or bring attention to at all?
That I can think of.
So I'm not sure if you started that sentence with "not that I can think of," or you were thinking "not" and then said "think of."
No, not anything that I can think of now.
Okay. All right. As such, you, sir, do not have any parcels. You do not have any mail. And Pep has nothing for you directly. One of the pirates in the corner is mumbling about, found a barrel of rum in the dirt. Thought it was an open tap. Turned out there was treasure inside, all damped up, smelling like the rum it was in. Don't know who took the rum, though. That was the real treasure, I tell you a lot. As he's telling a couple of his pirate buddies.
I think that they'll let anybody change the Discord status.
Let's say that again.
It just lets anybody edit the Discord status now. I thought that was funny.
Oh, not sure what that means. On what?
For the
What's
session.
that stuff? Oh. Okay, cool. Otherwise, sorry.
Well,
What do you guys do?
I think I'm gonna take a nap before we go out anywhere, especially after the fucking docks.
Good point.
All right, you guys take a night. Does anyone choose to stay awake and do any extra activities along the side?
I'll take a short rest first and then do a long rest. If we're going to do it that way. That way, at least I can roll my hit dice before we rest in case we get interrupted.
That's fine. The other two of you, do you guys check out or do you guys linger for a bit?
Sirdon's gonna just check out.
Yeah.
You got it. As you guys check out, roll, you do take a short rest. Go ahead and do your hit die briefly if you wish to.
Sure. So, what is it? D10 for bards? I can't remember. How do you do it? There's got to be a button here.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Hit
Short
dice.
rest. I got it. I'm dumb. I got it. Just use them all.
If you click the
Let's see
11
how much I can
ones,
roll
it'll-
with one big ass roll. I want to see.
All right.
Oh, it rolls them one at a time. That's annoying.
No, if you click on your the 11 on the bottom right of your picture on the actual Foundry.
Oh, yeah, you can do it in Foundry. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can click how many dice you wish to roll. That.
Oh, it's still only rolled
No,
one.
it still only did one.
Oh, yeah, it only does them one at a time.
That's super weird. That's silly.
So you had two every time.
You got 10. Plus 20, 27, 36. Another 20, 56, plus 6, 72. Then another 10, 82. And then two more 9s for a total of 100. And 10 to 113, I think. If I'm not, I don't know. I'm not mathing right now.
We'll call that good. That's fine. That's full. That's fine.
As such, Rolly, a couple goblins come to you. Rolly, we need to talk to you.
I would.
Reply in Goblin.
What's going on?
Oh, well, we're low on tools, nails. We need a couple wrenches. Those are tools, idiot. No, they're not. They're wrenches. They're never in the toolbox. Sorry, don't mind the workers. I think we also need more tape.
Well, sounds like we need a procurement drive.
Yes.
Round up as many goblins as you can.
Procurement drive. I do not remember a word. Thank you. We go. Yeah.
He goes and you hear all the goblins. About like a half a dozen goblins immediately just pop out of nowhere and start assembling. You see them wearing different assortments of gear and personal belongings. A lot of them are carrying around slingshots, or at least what looks to be homemade ones. Two of them have little javelin sticks with little pokey sides, and one is carrying a flask that looks like it is turned into a bludgeoning type of weapon. And they're all like, "Mama!" They start marching off into the distance.
I would just like have like a martial like uniform, like a construction hat and like a military fatigue.
You got
it. Like using, like inspiring them as they go with like some song.
As the supervisor Rolly Bellicon outfit kicks in.
It's literally just Goblin Zelensky.
Yeah. You see them march off in the distance, and then the moment they break out, like you could see from here, like where they're going, that they're just leaving the general Kinker domicile area. And the moment they break out of what is considered Kinkerland, they just spread like flies. They just dash off in every direction, start causing havoc. They start just stealing purses from whoever's nearby, any commoners, all the homeless people. They're kicking all their tin cans, looking for anything. They just basically become thugs. About 200 feet outside the Kinker. Meanwhile, the rest of you guys all rest.
I would try and like direct them to like where the enemies store their construction material, like where Eric was taking it from before.
Okay, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay.
Is Jin sleeps and heals the little 2 HP that he needed to heal?
8.
You point him at the wrong store, but you were pretty sure it's in the same area.
It doesn't matter.
You start hearing glass break.
They're hitting everybody anyway.
Yeah, really. Ooh. We will follow up in next session what they end up acquiring. But they go on a rampage. Beautiful. As such, Rolly, it is toward the later evening. Everything seems to be good in the lands of Kanker. Do you too enjoy the long rests at the inn above Pep's place?
Yeah, I would go up to my room or suite or whatever I have.
As all of you rest and sleep, Dawn, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving.
Did +5.
This is very vivid. In fact, you yourself can feel the glades of the Feywild grass brush through your toes. You're barefoot. Very appropriate for where you are. You also feel the wind tickle the tips of your ears as they say hello. Everything around you feels proper and in its place. You are asleep, but you are awake. You have been in this dream state before. When one is missing the Feywild, they are often brought to in their sleep. But where are you, Sirdon? You may decide.
So there's a open glade and surrounded by a heavy tree cover, and in the center of the glade there's just a single boulder. And Sirdon is just sitting on top of the boulder.
I've almost never played any of the Zelda games, but I'm getting a Zelda vibe.
That's not what I was going for, but sure. I've never played any of the Zeldas either,
Yeah,
actually.
I just imagine Zelda
Really?
sitting on a big ass rock with a big ass open field because that's all I ever see in the commercials
Interestingly
and stuff.
enough, yeah, I've never
I guess
played
the
a
only one
Zelda
I've
game.
really played is the Link's Awakening for Game Boy Color. I think that's the only one I've really actually completed.
Yeah, it's I appreciate the story and what people say, but I'd rather read lore than play through it.
I was never a Nintendo kid, so.
But nonetheless, you find yourself in this plain state of mind focus, completely open with the field before you, when you hear your mother's voice.
Sidan, what are you doing out there again? Just in your mind, not ever focused on anything the family needs. Where are you now? You have not been home.
I just try to reply with, "Oh,
Dream
lost-
disconnected.
okay." I would just try to reply with, "What do you mean? What the family needs? I'm trying to figure out where the artifact is."
And that's what the family needs. So what are you doing out here in a field? Sitting on top of an artifact, doing nothing.
I was sleeping.
Dreams are for the weak, Sidan.
You're right, I should be meditating.
This is very true. You should be meditating. As such,
I shall continue on my quest.
you realize that you, in fact, are meditating. There is not your mother's voice. There is not, I don't remember how to say the name, Elemenestines or something like that. Is that how you, yeah. It is
Emma
not their
for
voice.
short.
Emma, there we go, yeah. It is not Emma's either. In fact, it's all in your own head. You now see yourself. Kind of like the Death Pack Angel floating above before you. Looking very emo in its own way. An emo Sirdon looking at you. Hey man, I'm just letting you know, all this thinking and stuff is real depressing.
We're more of like action guys. He just stares at you, blank-eyed.
Yeah, you're right. Thinking is kind of lame.
Like, I once thought, like, if I were just to not do things like you, I'd be happier. But I don't really have a choice. 'Cause, you know, like, Emma Iron Gang kind of makes us, like, totally do the most, like, rock-on metal thing ever, but I just don't know, man. I feel like you're just a little too loud clinging around all the time wherever you go. You should work on, like, being quieter. Or, like, not say hello when you walk into a room, you know? Just see if they notice you.
It's a good suggestion. I might do that.
And then you hear behind you a bit more wild-eyed version of yourself, like a wild jinx. Nah, dude, I'm telling you, that's like totally wild. You gotta be like an anarchy. You gotta bump in and be like this guy that goes like, whoa, right when you bust through the door and you leave it off its hinges. You have all that gear on you. What's gonna hurt you? You're gonna hurt everything you run into. Why don't you just like physically use yourself as a weapon?
Because I already do.
Nah, man. No. I see you throw things from your body like a weapon, but I don't see you use yourself as a weapon. Like when that big meatball came at you and like you caught it, that was you defending like a weapon, but not being used like a weapon. I need more offense, man. More offense. Quit standing around and letting things spaghetti slap you. That was so embarrassing to watch, bro. It seems as if all of your non-existent personalities seem to have different conflicts and views in this odd meditation sleep dream state that you're in. It's not uncommon, but you're starting to think that maybe that drink is playing a hand in these thoughts and confusing messages coming across. Do you have any
So
final
you
words?
think I should?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So you think I should just dive myself into my enemies?
You then see one smaller individual, a young Zirdan. Hello. I think what they're all trying to say is that, like, Emma is offering you a directional choice. And something's gonna be there no matter what. But, he, like, looks around. He leans in. Even though he's below you, he, like, comes in clear, like he's whispering to you directly. But, you're not safe with who you're with yet. Because one of them is, like, not sure who they are.
Oh,
Insight check at advantage, as for some reason this begins to make a bit more sense.
Inside at advantage.
Oof.
Not very good.
You've had a very long
10
travel.
though. Yeah.
You hold the warning, but you don't pick up the pattern.
I'm gonna attempt to like as part of the like meditative feature focus in on that moment and like
Okay.
remember it and then try to meditate on that again in the future and see if I can't like come up with something later down the road.
Got it. So we'll say that you pull that meditation focus for a later use.
Mhm.
As you hone in on the thoughts and the concepts and everything that was said to you, each personality is a description. I guess so. As you focus it briefly in the meantime of your meditation, you do understand that the focus between each of those personalities you saw, though they were yourself, were not representing the actions that you yourself would do, but that of those of your surroundings. As such, you guys all wake up to a beautiful morning. No conflicts, no yelling goblins, other than the continuous hammering. Assumably, they have acquired the gear and materials they needed the previous night in their procurement raid. drive, but raid really. Which of you would be the first to awake?
Probably Sirdon, because he meditates for
Yeah.
4 hours.
Yeah, he'd be already up.
As the first nail and as the first hammer and nail come together like a relation, your eye opens. Is there anything you begin with?
That's really fucking annoying.
The goblins yell at you.
Can I attempt to like gauge their body language to see like are
Sure.
they like annoyed,
Give me that.
like upset that I like
Give
comment?
me
Like
perception.
that's
Let's
kind of
see.
what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Perception or insight?
You could do an insight.
Well, I mean, I'd rather do perception.
I mean,
but
I was
think
giving you
insight's
perception because you've
probably
been dying on the insights lately, but
okay. I'll do insight. Oh, it's not bad.
you look at one of them as they're bickering, and it's like watching Mexican workers, not including you in the conversation. But if you could respond, they'd welcome an input.
I just kind of shrug and walk away.
And you hear them mutter off more. Rolly, you wake up to little Mex. A little insult coming out of the tongue of a goblinoid working out at the DJ Kinker booth.
Sounds like the procurement drive was a success last night.
As you look out your window, you see that there are bundles and bundles of new materials along the surface of the rails or the tracks.
How's the general disposition of this ramshackle, dilapidated building in front of me look? Has it gotten better or worse since the last time I looked at it? Like, it's like basically I'm imagining like it's the skeleton of like a galleon that crashed, and these goblins have just been like expanding it, like making it into a giant stage, like for the past year.
Yeah, it's like what they've
goblins
been
kind of wreck things half the time they build things. So.
What they've been doing as they create new holes in the product, they just fill it with a pillar beam. So there's a lot more beams than there were originally, but the beams are actually playing a benefit for once because they didn't build with beams before, so there was no stability before. Now it's actually a pretty safe thing to walk along for the first 2 levels. The 3rd level is still kind of free hanging, but that's because they have so many ropes tied to the rails and the tracks that they feel confident that it won't crash. And you're usually the only one in the DJ booth, so your weight alone would not possibly bring it down. So overall, I'd say it was at a 50, it's at a 70 in quality control. Outside of its own flares, obviously, and disposition of looks.
Let's see, what can I do with this? Yeah, I would make a brake whistle sound with the minor illusion. Okay.
They all look your way. They all stand alert.
Take 10. Make it 30.
This time they all run. And they all start pulling out lunch pails that definitely are not theirs. And they just start consuming anything and everything they find. As such, what else do you guys wish to address before we wrap it up and let the Eric catch up to you guys next follow-up session? Is there anything you guys wish to put out there?
Nothing I could think of. If I want Eric to look at this shadow paper thing.
You got it. We'll have Eric look at your new shadow mark. Sirdon, is there anything you wanted to bring to attention? For potential focuses, things like that for the next follow-up?
Probably not. Probably just focusing on the warning, to be honest, and like trying to deduce what it might be referring to. But that's all that he would probably be focused on at this point.
You got it. During this session, for the first time ever, a non-present character did receive an item, which was Eric, because Deathpack Angel did possess an item on them that none of you guys brought attention to when it was on Rolly's chest. So I added it to your guys' invisible inventory already. But I am pointing it out to you guys that Rolly technically is carrying an item on him that is not identified and not known to him. So if you want to take that note, I will bring it back up, but I did want to make that note clear because that was generally the entire point. I did not know he would
Which
not be
character
available.
has identify again?
I don't know.
I
I
think it's
that Eric also?
Eric, isn't it?
Yeah, he's like
So we gotta wait for Eric to get back.
Yeah, he's like a Swiss Army knife of the little tools.
He's like multi-class.
But just so you're aware, you do have an orb on your person. Otherwise, great job, guys. I mean, obviously, it was a little bit different encounter overall, but you guys definitely neutralized the situation in your favor. So great job on pulling together a choke point and forcing a funnel. Couldn't have thought of anything better. I mean, I was dishing out the damage numbers. I just was at disadvantage or flat rolls for everything. So you guys did a great job of hindering my abilities. So again, great survival. Way to make it through. We'll see if Pep throws out a flyer or if he hires a kobold. May the gods of Leva be ever in your favor. And we will catch up to each other in 2 weeks.
Awesome.
I will catch you guys later. Have a good night.
Thanks for the session. It was a good time.
Yeah, appreciate you guys sticking around. Sorry for being late, but I'm glad we're still able to get together and have some fun.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Have a good night, guys.
See ya.
See you guys.
Laters.